Yo, what's up guys, Mo here, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, this is actually a very popular question that I usually get. So a lot of times I'm asked, yo Mo, what's up? Usually I have my IC marked out, for example, blah blah blah, and it gets missed by a couple of pips, or sometimes it just like leaves them completely and then just reacts from a different IC. For example, if you have a 1 hour IC here and there's a 4 hour open here, it just reacts from the 4 hour instead of the 1 hour that they were looking for. It usually leaves them. So a lot of time they ask me, how can we get re-entry? Okay, and I'm going to show you guys a very simple process to literally maximize your profits and stop getting yourself caught up, getting into a trade 2 or 3 candles after the initial IC has been triggered, because realistically the first candle usually is the most impulsive one. Okay, this is where the most pips are being made. So I'm going to bring you here really quickly onto the chart. So I have a couple of examples here for you today. So for example, I'm not really going to go over any confirmations there or anything. I'm just going to specifically go for the IC that we have right here. Okay, so you can see here you could have had a sell marked up on EJ. Okay, so let me grab my rectangle tool. We have our IC right here. And okay, so let's say you missed this trade, for example, and price reacted right from this level. Okay, you missed this trade, price is dropping. What do? Do you get right into the trade here when it is literally 20 pips down? No, you want to wait, because you're literally risking so much at this point. Okay, you doubled your risk already. So what you do is, I usually like to hop on my smaller time frame, like my 15-minute time frame, and I will try and spot, okay, an IC that has been created on a smaller time frame that is literally mitigated out of my initial candle like this. Okay, so most of the time you find that there's going to be a very impulsive candle that pushes up, mitigates out of the IC that you had back here, and in turn will create another IC, okay, once it reacts. So if you take a look right here, we have that exact same candle that I was talking about right here. Okay, so you can see how we had that IC right here. This is the candle that triggered our 1 hour candle right here. Okay, so you can see we had the open right here. And boom, the price dropped. Now what can you do? You'll wait. Now you'll mark the open of this candle instead, and you'll get in on the retest of that candle. And see how literally you can even manage to make your risk much smaller. So for example, let's say you want to keep your stop losses very tight, and you had a short position right at this level with a 20 pip stop loss. Okay, your risk to reward at this point, you're aiming, let's say, for these, let's say just for this low right here. Okay, or let's say you're aiming for this low here, 50 pips. What are you at right now? A 2.38 risk to reward ratio right here. Okay, this is not too good. Okay, the minimum you want is at least 3-to-1 risk to reward. Okay, so let's say you don't get into this trade instead, and you will try and get in on a mitigation trade right here on a smaller time frame. So now what you can literally do is get in right here at the open and look at your stop loss. Now it's only 6 pips. Look at how that changed very quickly to literally an 8-to-1. Okay, instead of a 2.3-to-1, you've literally jumped up to an 8-to-1 just by waiting on a smaller time for mitigation like this. So remember, if you ever miss a mitigation right at this higher time frame level, just such as so, always wait, because you'll be able to find a smaller time frame IC, okay, such as the one right here. I'm going to show you guys a couple of more examples. Let's take a look here. Okay, we have actually UJ here is a nice example. So today, let's say you were looking to sell UJ right here after this 4 hour IC. Okay, so you marked this IC, you had that bearish engulfing candle, blah blah, your confirmations are here, you marked open of this IC and you miss it. What do? Now the price is obviously reacting. So what do? We can literally drop to the smaller time frame. Okay, we have the 1 hour or the 45-minute or the 30-minute, and you can see the institutional candle that ends up mitigating out of that initial candle right here. Okay, so see this one right here, it will always leave a candle behind, and once again, boom, you get in on the entry of this candle. There you go. Okay, came up, reached the wick. Either way, it was a very small stop loss. There we go, 7.2, and you can literally aim for these lows right here. Okay, this gives you 50 pips, and let's take a look at risk to reward. So once again, a 7-to-1. Okay, beautiful trade. I'm going to try and give you guys one more example right here, just to make sure that this is clicked. It's very simple concept. Okay. Okay, we have one more example here. Okay, so let's say you have the 1 hour IC, which by the way, I called out on the Sunday live session. Okay, so if you guys were on the Sunday live session, I said I wanted one push up, touch off this IC, and a drop. And it literally did the exact thing that I wanted it to do. Okay, so if you guys haven't checked that stream out, go ahead, check it out. Literally absolute sniper trade, which my take profit, as you guys know, is my double bottom right here. Gave me 270 pips. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Let's say you missed this triggering right here, okay? Now, watch what price does. Obviously, price pushes up a bit, okay? What do you do? Once price is triggered, obviously, from this wick right here, it went down 62 pips. You're not trying to get in after 62 pips, okay? It's just too much. So you wait for 15-minute time frame, okay, and you will look for an IC there. Even the 30-minute or the 45-minute, they all have that same IC either way, okay? So you can see now we have that IC right here, okay? We got that break of structure on a smaller time frame. So if I drop down right here, you can see how we had that break of structure, okay, boom, and now we get in on that retest of our 15-minute IC instead, okay? And there you go. What does price do? Price comes up, pulls up to the open of that 15-minute IC right there, snipe, and away it goes. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys kind of understood what I'm on about here. Very, very easy way to minimize your risk, first of all, okay, and very, very nice way to actually get in on re-entries on trades, okay? So hopefully everyone getting a bit of value from this. Once again, guys, if you're interested in hopping on our course, understanding the smart money concepts on a deeper level and getting our signals, make sure to head on to fuacademy.io, and I hope to see you all guys on the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.